Good morning, everybody. Today is our first official holiday in Goa. We reached here yesterday in Anjuna, and we were exhausted because of having about a 14-hour drive straight through from Bangalore to Goa. It was a long drive, so we didn't do much yesterday. We just had a nice relaxing afternoon. We went to Anjuna Beach a little bit in the evening just to take a quick walk, and we went back afterwards. So today is our official first holiday day. Okay, we're taking it easy. We're going to visit all the different beaches while we are here, and so today our official first day is in Anjuna Beach. Okay, so this beach is really nice. As you can see behind me, there's a lot of like rockiness and some shacks to that side, and if I go this side, there's just sand. And what makes this such a nice beach is the fact that it is a flat beach. So for someone that's got family, this is awesome, because you can relax and you can watch your kids play, because there's no like slopes and things like that on the beach. So that is really nice having that. And this is one thing that we can do being a homeschooling family. We can go on holidays when it is off season, okay, because we like it to be quite quiet. We don't like that hustle, bustle, busyness, overcrowdedness. We are people that like quietness. So for us, it is ideal to go off season. And currently the beaches are very, very empty due to lockdown only opening about a month or so ago. And it's a perfect time for us. We love coming to the beach at this point in time. And yeah, so that is a very nice thing, for the fact that it's not busy. And the beach is also at this point in time, I think it was high tide a couple hours ago, I didn't even check, and currently it's low tide, so waves are quite small. There's not much heavy waves, which is quite nice also for kids to play in, because there's not that big waves and things that can cause you to stress a little bit. And yeah, well, we've read quite a bit of this beach before we came here, and Arambol Beach is also known as the Russian beach, because there's a lot of Russians apparently living in this area, because it's more quiet. And this beach is about, they say, I think if I read right, this beach is about 5 kilometers long. The one side, which is behind me, it's quite rocky. We've just come from that side, and this side so far it only looks like sand, that side. Okay. So yeah, and we came in by where that we parked. It is about 50 rupees for parking, which is not bad at all. You just park your car, pay 50 rupees, and then yeah, you just leave your car there. It's safe and secure. When we left Anjuna, where we are staying, in Anjuna itself, the roads are quite narrow. It's a bit difficult to maneuver your vehicle around. But as soon as we came out of Anjuna, coming towards Arambol, the roads are a lot broader, and it's a lot easier to travel as well. So you don't have to like dodge the whole time for vehicles and pull halfway off the road for someone else to pass. So we're going to spend a couple of hours here, maybe just 1 or 2, because it is getting quite hot. And we'll come back in the evening, because they said the evenings there's a lot of lights with all the shacks that's open. So we are currently on Arambol Beach in the evening, and a beautiful sunset behind me, and the moon is that side. Let me just see if I can get it. There's above me. That's the moon. Okay. So this side of Arambol, the beach, it is quite rocky. As you can see behind me there, it's a lot of rocks. So this is not a section where you would want to go and play in the ocean. That side, which is once again behind me, that side is more sandy, it's flat beach. So that is the side where you want to go and swim and go and enjoy. And yeah, it's, even though it's 6 o'clock in the evening, it's still very, very light. And it is actually not chill at all. It's actually very nice weather. The breeze has kind of settled down a little bit. And the kids are, as always, they're enjoying themselves. The moment we come to the beach, they are always playing in the water, playing in the sand, and Liam always has to dig because don't do that. Always throws me full of sand because this is his favorite thing to do, is always play in sand and throw everybody with mud and sand. But it's a beautiful beach. It's very quiet. It's slightly busier than what it was this morning when we were here, but it is not overcrowded. So we wanted to come in the evening as well, to come and have a look and see exactly how this COVID had actually put a lot of stress on all the businesses around you, and especially here in Goa. There used to be a lot of shacks, that they call them, on the beaches itself, where they serve food and drink and that. And there's so many of them that's been closed for the past 7 months. And what happened was, because they're being closed, they lose business, they lose money, and they end up closing down. So a lot of them, I mean, those behind me, I think they are just like your normal places, like restaurant, like hotels where you would go and stay. But majority of the places, the shacks and that, they actually closed down. They look like they've been destroyed, like sitting in the weather for so long, for 7 months or so, without having any income. So they end up getting, with all the weather, because being on the beach is quite breezy and that, so they end up getting destroyed and a lot of weather damage, and the owners can't actually go and fix them up because there hasn't been income, so they can't go and fix it up. So we just wanted to also have a look and see like exactly how this COVID has had an effect on all these businesses. And the other reason why we want to come in the evening is because they've said that Anjuna Beach has got a lot of nightlife, but nothing's open really. I mean, there's a couple of shacks that's open, but there's not those lights and things that everybody's talking about. I haven't seen any, and they're usually on by 5 o'clock, because we were here in Goa in March. So usually by 5 o'clock or so, 5-6 o'clock, they've got all their lights out, music pumping. We haven't had anything. There's one shack that's had some music playing, but otherwise shacks are quiet. Then you just wonder, like, what's all these people been doing? Like, have they been having any other form of income? You know, like, how have they been able to survive? Because a lot of people working in these shacks, that is their only source of income. Not having that, they end up losing a lot. So So this is what Arambol looks like, Arambol Beach currently. Okay, there's hardly any lights at the back, and there's some clouds moving in on that side, so we might expect some rain, we might not. Even if you look at that behind me as well, there's no lights, meaning that there's no shacks open. So this was Arambol Beach for today, and you guys must stay tuned and see which beach are we going to go and visit next. Okay, so we are signing off here in Arambol Beach in Goa in India. we're saying goodbye. It's getting dark, as you can see. It's 6:30 in the evening. So the kids, even though it's starting to get dark, the kids are still playing in the sand, still having fun. And yeah, so we'll see what we're going to go and do tomorrow, which beach will be on our list for tomorrow's visit. Stay tuned, guys. Bye.